Okay, so now this is 2017 3712 DS, April Adams versus Gaffney Hilliard. It is 1:42 PM, Wednesday, March 12th, 2025.
Good afternoon to both of you. The court will note that this matter is before the court on the front of the court's petition to show cause why the plaintiff, Ms. Adams, should not be held in contempt of court for a denial of parenting time. There was a denial of parenting time complaint filed by the defendant stating that he'd been denied parenting time from December 22nd, 2024 through December 29th, 2024. And that the plaintiff had not shown at the police department as provided for in the prior orders of the court. I would note that the referee had entered an order back on January 23rd, 2025, where the referee found the plaintiff was in contempt of court for denial of parenting time in September, October, November, December 2024. She was assessed court costs of $100 and the hearing was set for today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take testimony from both of you. Mr. Hilliard, I'll have you raise your right hand, be sworn in.
Sir, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. As long as you speak up, you can testify right from there, sir.
Okay.
Tell me, you filed a complaint for denial of parenting time. Tell me what parenting time had been denied.
I filed a complaint for being denied parenting time from May 2023 until last week. The first order, the first custody order was dated January 2017 or 2017. And it went out the window in October of last year, and we got a new order granting me joint custody. I have not saw my child since May 8th, May 9th of 2023. Well, I did see her in school. I went to school to see her, and I stopped going to. I saw her once at school, and I stopped going to school because I didn't know what type of. After speaking with the administrator and the teacher, I didn't want to confuse the child anymore. And I stay away from the child for that matter, because I don't want to confuse it anymore, because we have a great relationship, me and my child. However, Miss Adams just, for some wild reason, refuses to allow us to have a relationship. Now, it's been noted that Miss Adams has accused falsely me of abuse, of domestic violence. I was arrested. Released, charges not filed because of investigation found there was no domestic violence. I've been accused by Miss April Adams of abusing my daughter in some type of sexual nature with the video that was investigated by the Battle Creek Police, friend of the court, and CPS. And it was actually stated in the custody order that Miss Adams had actually violated the law by sending the video to my sister in Georgia. Now, I didn't pursue charges through the prosecuting office to hurt her in any kind of way, because this child needs both of us. This thing had caused me to go into substance abuse for a period of 2 years.
Okay, sir. Well, I'll let you go on, but substance abuse is a choice. There's
Yes,
nothing
exactly,
she can do.
exactly.
It's going to say you have to get into substance abuse, so
Well,
I'm going to disregard that.
we'll disregard that. However, I did get treatment, and I'm still in treatment today. I see a therapist twice a week, and I've been doing that since November the 9th, 2023. And I just want a relationship with my child. I want my parenting time. I want my parenting time that was missed. I would like it made up. Because this is just ridiculous. It hurts the child. It no longer, well, yeah, I don't like it. I don't feel good, but I'm not going to jump off the 36th floor about it.
Okay. Court notes, and you had mentioned sometimes there was an order regarding custody, parenting time support, and contempt. In which the court awarded through the referee at that time. There was a referee hearing in September and October of 2024. The order having been entered on October 22nd, 2024, which awarded you joint legal custody, physical custody, and physical custody. And it provided for parenting time in alternating weeks and alternating holidays. And there was another referee order, as I said, on January 23rd, 2025, which held her in contempt for denial for those particular months. And you're saying that since, because it's the last one under the January order would have been sometime in December. So you're saying in basically January and February as well, you've been denied parenting time?
Not only that, but I'm also saying I have been denied parenting time, period. I haven't received 1 minute of parenting time since we've been
Okay.
separated.
Well, let's focus with me.
Okay.
I'm asking you January and February
Yes.
this year.
Yes,
Okay. And I would assume anything in March.
nothing.
Thank you.
Well,
Ms. Adams, do you have any questions of Mr. Hillier?
I have so many questions, but that can't be addressed here today.
Okay,
I mean, but yes, I have a lot of questions.
well, this is your time. If you have any questions concerning the denials, this is the time to ask.
I mean, Your Honor,
Okay, I'm gonna let you have a chance to testify in a moment. I'm just asking, do you have any questions?
no, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, ma'am, what I'll do is have you raise your right hand, be sworn in, and then we'll proceed with you.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes. I do.
What would you like to tell me, ma'am?
Your Honor, we was together, when I had my daughter, I decided to stay with this man. I knew about his past addictions, I knew about all that. I know that's neither here nor there, but it does play a role in what's going on. I left him when our daughter was 2. He got back on drugs, as he stated himself. So we separated. This time around, he got clean. I decided to help him. He went to check himself in the VA. I said, okay, I will watch your house where I used to once live. I will watch your house. I will check your mail. You know, I agreed to that because I had my daughter, my dad in my life, so I know the effect that has on a child and a girl at that. So I helped her dad so he could be back in her life. And he got off drugs until he came back home. I have no proof as to whether he was using or not. I just know his behavior changed. I went back to my apartment, which I had, but before I did that, I found some disturbing videos in my daughter's phone sent to her dad, which he just spoke about himself because he said I accused. I didn't accuse him. I sent him a message asking for some type of clarity. Because my daughter don't do things like that. I mean, they're disturbing. I don't know if I can address that here. I don't know if I can even say what it's about. Because I don't want to get in trouble, but they were disturbing. There was an investigation. Mr. Hilliard went and handed over his phone. I handed over mine. I handed over my daughter's as well. The investigation
Okay.
was closed. I have no clarity on that situation, but that's how I'm withholding parenting time.
Stop. Who did the investigation?
The Battle Creek State Police. Emmett came first because of where I live in my apartment, not as.
Okay, so Battle Creek City Police?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said. And then, you said Emmett did an investigation or not?
Well, no, Emmett came because technically I'm on the cusp of like downtown and I'm on Keenan. So I know you're familiar with your, but So it's like Emmett came first, but then the Battle Creek Police and everybody came on Mother's Day. That's
Okay,
that.
okay, doesn't matter when they came.
I know, I'm sorry.
So Emmett Township, because you were there, did they do an investigation?
No, the Battle Creek Police Department did.
Okay. And I think he said that CPS had investigated
Yes,
as
sir.
well. Did CPS do an investigation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I think because we haven't heard anything that city police and CPS didn't find anything, did not substantiate, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I understand why you may have some issues when, if these things come up, it's justifiable that you're concerned, but if you want to change a court order, you have to come into court to do it. You can't do it unilaterally on your own, okay? Because that order still stands until it's changed. What else would you like to tell me?
That's it.
Okay, then tell me, because clearly the referee had previously held you in contempt for denial of parenting time for, again, periods of time through September through December. And now there's the denial as it relates to January, February, March. Why have you not allowed that parenting time?
It's just, it's,
What?
I mean, just the personal, if you've seen the videos, Your Honor.
Well,
I'm
presumably,
concerned with handing over my daughter to somebody. It's too late after something happens again.
presumably the police and CPS all saw the videos, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And they weren't concerned enough to take action on it. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but usually they're very vigilant on these particular types of things. You understand? And so you do not dispute that you've kept the child from him, at least in January, February, and March.
yeah.
So. So it looks like basically 5 weeks worth of parenting time. Is that pretty? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, sir, I'm not done. Okay, anything else that you'd like me to be aware of?
No.
Okay. Now, sir,
Other than Mr. Hilliard did just go to jail for dropping dirty on drugs. They say he's with Michael Horn.
okay,
He's on probation for a DUI. Yeah.
okay, well, we can address that. Go ahead, sir. What else would you like? to-
Okay, just to address that, I drop voluntarily through the VA twice a week, every Monday, every Friday. I have all results right here, well, at least in November, December, January, February, and March. Another thing,
Okay,
our phones, my daughter's phone was turned over. April's phone was not turned over. My daughter's phone indicated that email or text message was sent to her phone and then to my phone back to back. That's why I called the police when I called her on Mother's Day to wish her a happy birthday, and I got the message right here on my phone where she tried to use it and jack me up with the court. It's written in text. We'll see what the court thinks about it. I immediately called the police,
okay,
and so
okay,
this is innuendo bullcrap.
okay. Anything else germane to this particular hearing, sir?
This particular hand, I would just like my parenting time.
Okay. And ma'am, anything else that you have?
I'm just really concerned. I never got no clarity on the situation. If it was or it wasn't, it'd be too late if I did. And to see his still now his behavior back into drug and I'm blaming me for drugs.
Okay, one more thing,
Hold on.
you know.
Well, you understand that he does have drugs test every, as he said, every Monday and Friday through the VA. You aware of that?
I know,
Okay,
is there,
and he has the test results there, as he states, from, I guess, November, December, January, showing that they are not, that they're negative. So I understand your concerns, but you have to have facts and evidence when you come to court. You just can't make wild accusations. Anything before the court makes a ruling.
I'm just trying to protect my daughter, Your Honor, and this man is on probation for a DUI, granted, people change and he does still drive okay, but
Yeah.
he just dropped dirty and went to jail a week ago, or 2 weeks, a week ago. Then is also on probation for assault, battery, beating a girl in the head with a shovel. Why would I have my daughter? Yeah. Okay.
And what happened is to present all that, these are just accusations you're making. It's not evidence until you have proof of these particular things, which you have a right at any hearing to bring proof, bring witnesses, bring exhibits, etc., which you have not done, so the court can only accept what your testimonies are in this matter, okay?
Yeah.
It does appear in this case that the court has referenced the orders that have occurred. There was an order of October 22nd, 2024, which provided with the parties joint legal and physical custody, that they were to have alternating weeks, alternating holidays, and that there had previously been a finding of contempt as well back on, or from the referee back on January 23rd, 2025, in this matter. So clearly, man, you have been in contempt in this case. And as a result, based upon the testimony before the court today, the court will find that you in fact are in contempt of court for denial of parenting time. And the referee had previously had not ordered any makeup parenting time in this matter, simply held you in contempt, and had in fact assessed some cost at that prior hearing leading to the January 23rd, 2025 order. What the court is going to do, ma'am, is at this point is you have to turn the child over to the defendant. And what the court is going to order at this time is, because I'm not going to go back beyond the prior order saying that he's entitled to his 5 weeks of makeup parenting time and his regular weeks. So it means he would have the child for 10 weeks straight because of that fact. What the court will do, ma'am, is at this point, the court is going to remand you to the custody of the Calhoun County Sheriff. And what will happen is you will remain in the sheriff's custody until the child is turned over to the defendant. Okay, so what will happen is you're going to have to get a hold of somebody to get the child to the defendant so that he gets his parenting time, which will be 10 weeks. And then after that 10 weeks, then we'll go back to the alternating weeks as the order states. So until that occurs, if in fact the child is not turned over, then you will remain in the custody of the sheriff until such time as the child is turned over. Okay? That will conclude the hearing. What, sir?
Yeah, and I spoke with the administrator and my child's teacher today, informing them of this hearing or this court appearance today. And I can go pick up my child from her school.
Certainly, you can. So what will happen is the plaintiff is going to have to go to the sheriff, the company of the sheriff at this point in the custody. And once you've been able to pick up the child, you can contact the sheriff's department and confirm. Well, you're probably going to have to come down here because we don't want phone calls, because anybody can say,
Yeah.
this is who I am, and yes, I've got the kid. So you'll have to probably come down, confirm with the sheriff, give them ID showing who you are, and confirming that the child is in your care. And at that time, the plaintiff then can be released from custody.
Understood.
Okay? Okay, thank you.
Well,
That will be the order of the court. You're free to go. Have a good day.
thank you.
And I hope everything works out after this point.
May I call somebody, or
Excuse me?
can I get a hold of somebody?
Well, they'll let you call somebody from the jail at this point,
I have a car. So,
okay?